Hey yo, what is up, Champions fam? It's Z.E.K.E back with a brand new WWE Champions video, and on this day, we will all see clearly now because thanks to WWE Champions and Scopely, I, alongside many other WWE Champions YouTube content creators, got a blessing, a true blessing of an opportunity, and I'm going to explain this right now before we get into the main part of this video. WWE Champions and Scopely, out of the kindness of their heart and pure generosity, basically gave me and other YouTubers the opportunity to basically do a beta run with two new superstars. The first one is right here, Rated R Superstar Edge, Ruthless Aggression Trickster. The second superstar is Ruthless Aggression Powerhouse Kurt Angle. Now, when you see these videos uploaded, by the time that these are uploaded, these two champions will be removed from our accounts. So, please bypass the trolling. Just sit back, relax, enjoy the content, the footage, and hopefully you walk away with a lot of knowledge when it comes to these brand new champions that are being properly, introduced into the game thanks to the new category, which is Ruthless Aggression. So let's go ahead and talk about Edge. But before we go in, I'm going to state this one more time. Scopely and Champions allowed us to acquire these champions to do gameplay, footage, and beta testing on them. By the time you see this video go up, we will no longer have these champions on our account. So I'm making this clear. There's also a disclaimer in the description to make you fully aware. I do not own Edge. I have yet to unlock him as a 2-star bronze, where he is featured within the Rated R bags that are offered within the MLC's Kickoff Talent Up event, as well as the solo contest. This is legit a freebie, so to speak, just so I can do some data testing on him so that you are all made aware of the different ways that you could possibly use him in different situations. So let's go ahead and get into it before we get into that juicy gameplay. Edge, of course, is a Ruthless Aggression Trickster. His epithet is the Rated R Superstar. And when it comes to his moves, since he is at 4-star silver, he is going to be fully loaded. We have the Spear Finisher, which is going to deal damage and allow us to choose gems to destroy. We have the Educator Submission, which is pretty busted and key to running him properly and efficiently when it comes to dealing damage with the new mechanic known as Leech Gems. Basically, he is going to spam a multitude of submission gems on the board that are going to be dealing damage for 4 turns. Those submission gems that are not broken by the opponent are going to turn into Leech Gems. And when you break Leech Gems, when Edge breaks them, he will be stealing health from the opponent. So you want to keep that in mind. After that submission is hit, the Leech Gems are on the board. If you make a match with those Leech Gems, Edge will be receiving health. So another concept when it comes to heal gems. Now we have the Edge-O-Matic. The Edge-O-Matic is going to be dealing damage and allow us to choose 2 columns to make into freeze gems. So allow me to break this down to you. Freeze gems, once they are placed down on the board, when you put them over top of a gem, those gems cannot be made into specialty gems. So this is literally a niche situation. In other words, you would run this so that you could get your Leech Gems down on the board first, then you place the freeze gems over top of them so those Leech Gems cannot be altered by your opponent's, let's say, botch gems, silence gems, multiply gems. Those Leech Gems are going to remain frozen and remain Leech Gems until Edge is able to break them to get his health back. Following the Edge-O-Matic, we have a 1-charge move with the Execution, which is going to allow us to spam damage as well as put down random Leech Gems to get our health back even more. Edge is a true survivalist right here. Then we have the Downward Spiral. This move is going to be turning Leech Gems into purple gems. So this is going to allow you to cycle your purple moves. This is also going to allow you to deal big damage in different types of moveset builds. And finally, we have the Winning Edge. The Winning Edge is going to be making random gems into purple gems. Now, this is something key that everyone should keep in mind. These 2 moves here are the ones that are going to benefit you the most when it comes to doing damage, because with Daniel Bryan on, you're going to have an opportunity at 11 gems with the Winning Edge, purple gems. Then you also get an opportunity at 12 gems, if I recall it correctly, with the downward spiral, and we will be able to check that out when we do these moves in future gameplay content. So next up, following that, what are his abilities as a coach? Well, at 1K and 7K for acrobats only, he's going to be reducing the strength of opponents' multiply gems. This is going to be crucial, especially when he is reducing the strength of multiply gems by 35 to 70%. With the introduction of Rey Mysterio, Attitude Era Acrobat, the master of the 619, as well as guys like Jimmy Uso and Jeff Hardy and Macho Man Legend, who all like to spam those multiply gems, this is going to help out a lot for acrobats to deal with the damage that they are usually putting out on others. So that is actually pretty solid for niche situations. Then let's get to the links. Edge shares a link with Ruthless Aggression Technician Randy Orton, the Legend Killer, with Rated RKO. And with this moveset, with this link, he is going to be able to get +2 move points for matching purple gems. And as you can see, he can run the purples easily. He is going to be able to basically set up Randy Orton to get his moves off. Basically, you can run these guys either way. Orton can be in front. He can go for his green with the double purple and load up Edge, or Edge can go out first. He can spam the purples, creating an opportunity to get the purple gem matches for Randy, so Randy can come in. And with these two, it is going to be broken because Edge is now producing leech gems. When those leech gems are down on the board, even his partner is going to be able to use them to get their health back in clutch situations. And with Randy Orton being there with the botch gems, helping you receive less damage, this is going to help out a lot when it comes to very long-term 4-star matches. He also has the Canadian link where he is going to be receiving less damage from yellow moves. And finally, the brand new Ruthless Aggression category link where matching any color gem is going to be giving you +1 towards your MP. But let's get to the gear. He does have gear, y'all, and it is going to be available within the Rated R bags and Rated R coins that we are given throughout the MLC of June 2019's Team Extreme. And this is broken. This gear is going to allow him to generate 4 more purples. Now, as I mentioned in his moves from over here, the winning Edge is going to be producing more. The downward spiral is going to be producing more. So with the winning Edge, with that gear on, if he's already creating 11 gems with that, then he is going to be creating 15 more purple gems with the winning Edge. With the downward spiral, though, plus with Daniel Bryan, he's going to be able to make 16 more leech gems into purple gems. So he is going to be a cannon. Now, here's where we got to get ready to stop talking and get right into the bread and butter of this video. I am low on health packs, y'all. Low on health packs. So this is going to be fun because we're going to be doing our best to showcase 8 different move sets that I have found when it comes to using Edge. At the end of the video, I want you all to let me know your thoughts on which moveset do you think is his ultimate, what trainer builds and setups you would use for him, and that way WWE champions and GOOO can get some proper intel and feedback on this champion, and do the same when my Kurt Angle video goes up. And remember, by the time these videos are uploaded, both Angle and Edge are going to be off of my account. So that is what it is. I do not work for GOOO. They are just giving me an opportunity to run some data for them and run it for all of you so you know whether or not to go after Edge, to pass on Edge. You know, this is just an opportunity for everyone to work together. So that's what we are going to do. So now that we know his moves, now that we know his links, now that we know his build, we are going to start off with the first out of 8 builds. We might see some tag team action, but again, I have no health packs. So we're going to get ready. We're going to get the music started. We're going to get the first build taken care of, and we are going to get right into business. Will Edge survive the gauntlet? Well, with this video and with this gameplay footage, we are going to get it done. Once again, before we get started, I do not own Edge or Kurt Angle. GOOO and Champions are just allowing me to use him for information purposes, data mining purposes. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm so blessed and so excited because I'm such a huge fan and mark for Edge. Let's get into it. I hope that you all enjoy.
And if you gotta sacrifice it all to get it, then you get it, go. Damn right, that's the mind state of the savage on path with a time frame. Aligned to define fate, drive through the times and the mind games. That's why I do it my way, and I say I'm taking back what's mine, I ain't giving in to what they tell me. Nah, I ain't listening. Can't deny I was made.
with that, y'all, that is my gameplay beta footage on Ruthless Aggression Trickster Edge, the rated R superstar. This was a long-term video because it was a lot to process. We got in some very clutch situations, but guess what? We also did not have to use a health pack whatsoever. We went up against top tier champions from multiple classes with different situations and scenarios. Some builds were OP, others not so much. Some were just a little bit quirky, but once you figure out how to use them and run them properly, it is going to be a blast. I apologize for that last minute drama with that tag team. I had to bring out Kurt to help out to bring home the victory, but the point is Edge was still able to stay in the matches. He was able to go. This dude in reality is going to be a guy that is going to be great for blitzes. Absolutely going to be destroying blitzes. He's right up there with Natalya and Akam. He is going to be one of the new blitz gods, no doubt about it. Those leech gems are incredible, and remember, you have to break them in order to steal your opponent's health. So you always want to make sure that you're spamming the board with those. And think about this, y'all. Although this video was long, we covered 8 different move sets. 8 different movesets. How many champions in the game now do you know have that kind of versatility? This is going to be beautiful because it's not a thing of him being a god tier in the sense of, oh, he's 1 turning people, he's 2 turning people. The dude is god tier because of the utility that he brings. He is going to be able to stay in the fray. He's going to be able to stay in the fight in very difficult matches long so he can get you the W. He's going to save you health packs. We didn't have to use any health packs. We were just going off of the health that we got from spamming those leech gems on the board. There's so many different combinations that he has, and he's just going to be a beast. And like you saw with those links, with the Ruthless Aggression, we got the +1 towards that submission early on, and we needed that. Then with rated RKO, we were able to get purples locked and loaded in the sense that Randy Orton was going to be good to go if we had to get him in there. But you saw Edge was able to do enough damage against Daniel Bryan that Randy didn't even need to do anything but pose on the outside of the ring. And keep this in mind, that gear creates 4 more gems. 4 more gems. That is broken. So once again, remember this. The downward spiral due to Daniel Bryan creating purple gems and due to that gear, that downward spiral is going to be making 16 purple gems. The winning Edge is going to be making 15 purple gems. And what's beautiful about this guy is he is available throughout the entire MLC for this month-long event. There's no getting around it. You could have gotten bags for him with the rated R bags that were offered with the introductory June MLC 2019 Team Extreme Kickoff Town Up event. You could have got him there. Plus, you also have more opportunities alone on the solo individual MLC contest for this MLC. So you have a shot to get this guy at 2-star bronze. Plus, whenever you pop one of those rated R bags, you're getting a rated R coin, guaranteeing you another opportunity later on to get him at a higher rarity, to possibly get his gear. This is a solid champion that everyone should have on their roster and go for, especially with them returning to the old ways of giving us multiple opportunities to acquire one of the MLC champions through multiple milestones. That is a good look for everyone. So if you're getting started, if you're a huge fan of Edge, this is the time. We already got a beast mode champion in free-to-play Lita. Now we have Edge, and soon you'll also be seeing gameplay on Ruthless Aggression powerhouse Kurt Angle. You already got a little taste of it in the tag match, but you're going to be seeing more of him very soon. But I want to clarify something to you all as well. In the end, I feel that I have to stress this. This is not my Edge. I have not pulled a 2-star Edge. I do not have him on my roster. Scopely and WWE Champions, out of the kindness of their heart, provided him for me so I could do this gameplay for you and share this with you all within my beloved hashtag Champions fam and WWE Champions community. In the end, what you did see was this. Edge does rely on Bray Wyatt, modern era striker, for Black MP. He does need George the Animal Steel, legend trickster, for Green MP. He will definitely need Daniel Bryan, modern era acrobat, for Purple Gems. And also, if you do decide to use that defensive build with the submission, then of course you are going to need Zombie Kevin Owens, modern era striker, in order to get that spammed and lasting longer so you can wear people down. Edge is a master. He is a jack of all trades, so to speak. There are multiple ways to run him. Legit, in this video, if you stayed throughout it all, and I appreciate your patience, you witnessed me using 8 completely different builds. 8 different builds. If that doesn't bring utility, this means that he's going to be able to take on multiple situations. He has a build to help him out in survivor mode. He has the builds to get him through blitzes. He has the build to destroy you in feuds. He has the build to get through your limited time tour grind and your road content. He is going to be able to survive showdown mode. Invasions. He is going to be a perfect defender in invasions. You put him down on a final node with Randy Orton or with a ruthless aggression champion like Mark Henry, and let me tell you, it is going to be magic because he is going to be able to stay in the fight. He is going to be able to charge up his tag team partners' moves, and they are going to be able to come in and wreck it if Edge can't. And plus, if he spams those leech gems down on the board, you are going to be getting health back with every single connection. So when you end up making those leech gems into purple gem matches and they make wild cards with nothing but leech gems, you're not only dealing damage, you're also taking additional health away from your opponent. This guy is a survivalist. This guy is truly the ultimate opportunist. But that is the video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, leave a dislike, leave your constructive criticism in the comments below. Plus, if you have any questions, suggestions, have any advice, or you need it, leave that all in the comments below. But most importantly, y'all, especially after such a beautiful opportunity, with this being my first ever, beta testing of a champion for WWE Champions in Scopely, I have to say it. If you're new to this channel, or you've been watching for a long time and you haven't gotten around to it yet, but you like what you saw and heard, and you actually enjoyed this content, and you want to learn more about this incredible game, WWE Champions by Scopely, please do yourselves a favor after this video and drop a people's elbow on the subscribe button, as well as hit a razor's edge on the bell icon to receive all future notifications from this channel. Mad love to every single one of you on my beloved hashtag Champions fam. Good pulling, good feuding, good blitzing, because it's definitely a good time to be a champion. Thank you again, WWE Champions, for this opportunity. Thank you again for giving me, as well as other YouTube content creators for WWE Champions, an opportunity to make some killer moves during this MLC. And we've been going too long, but it's time to bid you all adieu, goodbye, and good night. But remember, by the time you see this video and by the time you see the Kurt Angle gameplay video that's going to be following after this video, these champions will have been removed from my account. So I want to reinforce that. They were temporary just so we could do this beta run, so we could get this data on these champions, and you, the WWE Champions community and my beloved hashtag Champions fam, are properly there to help us out, figure out what we can do, what we can build off of, and do as we move forward with this game. Now, I will say this. A good coach that would definitely help him out right now is getting the trickster only coach to reduce submissions. I really do feel that because he is a survivalist, having a champion on him that's going to give him that berserker boost when he's low health, and having a champion on him that is going to reduce submissions, that is going to allow him to basically recoup, because if submission gems are laid down and they're right next to a leech gem of his, he's going to be able to break the submission gem and the leech gem, getting out of the submission sooner and getting his health back. So those are two trainer builds that I do feel are going to definitely benefit him moving forward. But he is definitely a solid guy. There's multiple ways to run him, but those were the builds that I used. It was real simple. Bray Wyatt, Daniel Bryan, George Animal Steel, Zombie Kevin Owens. That's pretty much all we really used throughout. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, what you think about Edge. Are you excited for him? Do you look forward to facing off against him? Do you look forward to pulling him? I am truly excited, and after this video, once my account returns back to normal, I am hoping that I can pull him at 2-star at least, because I definitely was won over after this video. Were you? Stay tuned. Peace. And remember, by the time this video's up, Scopely and Champions have already removed him and Kurt Angle from my roster. So don't be a troll. Mad love. Knowledge is power. Top 100 coming. Crown era.